Hi everyone, welcome to my creative workspace, aka the Lune Souleil Temple. I wanted to film this little tour to give you guys a sneak peek of what's inside if you come and book a sacred sound portal with Lune Souleil, my creative wellness collective. Let's go downstairs. So we are at the bottom of my spiral staircase that goes up to the Lune Souleil Temple. Watch your step. Sometimes when you get to the top of the staircase, Nano will greet you. Here we are on the outdoor deck where we have a little seating area, and Nano is trying to eat my dried flowers that my beautiful friend Maya gifted me. And oh, that's not okay. This is real life. Alas, when you have a puppy, things like this happen. And you learn to flow. But that's what Lune Souleil is all about. Flowing with the motions, finding balance, learning to adjust and adapt to unforeseen circumstances. This is my outdoor desk, and oh, this is actually a copy of one of my zines that I made from a photo shoot that I creative directed and produced and shot on film called the Mut Project. So if you come by to the temple, you can flip through it, and these will be on sale on the Lune Souleil shop coming very soon. And I'll just put that in the drawer for now. So at the desk, we actually have this beautiful chopping board that I'm actually using as a ceramic surface and rolling pin, so that when I get more settled into the space, I can start creating ceramic handmade products such as incense trays and smudge holders, or incense holders and smudge trays, and all that fun stuff. Got this little Buddha head, or I guess it's not little, but I got this Buddha head off of Facebook Marketplace, and it was donation based, which was really cool. Got some cuties, little tangerines. This plant was gifted to me by a guest at one of my last events who drove all the way from Arizona, which is super amazing. My favorite part about outdoors are these hand-shaped, hand-carved chairs from Bali. Also found these on Facebook Marketplace. It's not finished yet though. Definitely have plans to turn this entire bench lining the perimeter into just garden beds and just turn it into like a whole jungle up here. But we're off to a good start with my plants on this side. Got some palms, some jasmine, hibiscus, pothos, and then some more jasmine and palm over there. Let's show you guys what you've all been waiting for. The inside of the temple. So, before you enter, take off your shoes. This is sacred space we're entering. Okay. Welcome to inside the Lune Souleil Temple, where I will be so happy to host all of my beautiful guests who book a sacred sound portal, which is essentially a sound healing session where I use crystal singing bowls, my Rafa's steel tongue drum, I have Tibetan bowls, gong, and this is a new rendition, a little maraca, and I actually have an ocean drum on the way, and I'm super excited to be able to use that with my guests when it comes. But should I give you guys a little taste of what it may sound like? Let me actually close the door so that we don't get any disruptions. So we are located in the beautiful Venice Beach in Los Angeles, California, and we are literally down the street from Bikini Boulevard with all of the cute cafes and shops. So we have a beautiful ocean breeze, but this little nook in Venice is just so quiet and peaceful. And once you close this door, like, you can barely hear anything except maybe the occasional siren. So I love that whoever comes and shares space with me can truly feel like they're in a sanctuary, in a private oasis. And when you hear the term portal, like, it'll really feel like a portal once you get settled in and we begin our session. Ooh, the bowls already want to be played. I'll take a deep breath, actually. Hopefully one day you'll be able to experience it for yourself and truly feel the vibrations. Take a breath with me right there, because that was beautiful. Last but not least, beautiful Tao Moonlight Gong. This baby is super powerful. So what I always like to do during my Sacred Sound Portal sessions is, when it comes time to bring in the gong, I like to invite everyone to think of something that they want to release and just completely let go of from their physical, mental, or spiritual body. And have everyone take a deep breath in, and feel free to follow along with me. This will be your little taste virtually. So let's take a deep breath in through the nose, feeling the belly rise and the heart expand. Hold that breath and focus your intention on releasing something that no longer serves you. You choose whatever feels most aligned with you. What is something that has just been weighing on your shoulders that you need to let go of? Feel that intention plant in your heart space. And I know you're still holding that breath, but allow that strength to nourish your entire being. And when you're ready, completely let go with an audible sigh. And let the universe handle it. It's no longer yours to hold on to bear the burden of. It is okay to release, and it's more than okay and actually encouraged to use your breath to be an invitation. Let each exhale allow you to release, and let each inhale allow you to take in more of what you do deserve and what you do wish to manifest and see in your reality. That's my little taste of the sound healing Sacred Sound Portal. But I wanted to show you guys a couple of fun details, home goods that I thrifted online, such as this little rattan stool. I found it on OfferUp for $15. This maraca I found on Facebook Marketplace for $8, I believe, and it's completely made out of rattan. And as you can see, I am obsessed with rattan, bamboo, natural wood, earth elements. I am a triple earth sign, Capricorn Sun, Virgo Moon, Taurus rising, and as you can tell, I'm in my rising season, and the fact that the Lune Souleil Temple is opening up on Monday, and today is Friday. Monday, May 10th is just the craziest thing, especially to see the alignment and like the stars, because on the 10th, like the new moon is coming up, new beginnings, and it's also Taurus season, and that's my rising sign, which is super cool. But let me show you guys some more things we have here. We've got my snake plant, we've got my Dracaena, I think that's how it's pronounced. This has been my dream plant since like moving into my first apartment, but for some reason it never aligned. Like anytime I would go to like a place that sold plants, they either didn't have them or they were super expensive. But I finally found a beautiful Dracaena. This lovely lamp, standing floor lamp, is actually from Target. It's one of the very few things that I've gotten from like an actual like retail store, but I felt like it would have been nice, or it would be nice to invest in just like a good lamp. And as you can see, the black accents kind of tie everything together. Speaking of black accents, this little black rattan plant holder is actually from TJ Maxx. A lot of my plant holders are either from TJ Maxx or this really cute store called Goodies that is in Los Feliz. But this beautiful plant holder is holding my very first money tree. Her name is Moesha, and she is right here next to our beautiful big circle mirror that you see right when you enter the space. And my intention for having this mirror here is obviously for the selfies, but more so for any of my guests who come and want to just have a moment before we start our session to look at themselves, see their reflection, speak affirmations into their spirit, into their soul, into themselves, and you know, be around abundance. We have a big rose quartz here. We've got a huge labradorite heart. We have some black tourmaline and fluorite, and I just feel like this little area is just a beautiful way to honor yourself, to thank yourself for investing in your mind, body, and spirit. And I hope that you feel that intention that I have set for creating this little portion of the space. And of course, it's here for all of you to just take a photo of yourselves to document and tag that you're at the Lune Souleil Temple on Instagram if you have one. Right above the mirror, we've actually got two of my little baby fiddle leaf figs. This one has some boo-boos because I accidentally left it hanging from this door at first, and there was too much light and it got a little burned, but they're okay. This fan, however, was another Facebook Marketplace find. Vintage, I believe this is Japanese because of the caricatures and the cherry blossoms, but I just love the painting and I feel like it just ties perfectly with this whole area. As you can see, there's a plant in my face because it is hanging from this little hook where the skylights are. So there are two skylights that help just brighten up this beautiful little space. And I think I forgot to mention that this is like a cargo ship container, and the owner of just this whole like space converted this into this little sanctuary and like put all the cedar on the floors and the walls. And actually when you enter for like the first time, because you get used to it when you're in here for a while, but you can smell the cedar. It's super sweet and fragrant, and it makes me feel like I'm in a sauna, which is really funny because one of my first in-person sessions was actually inside of a sauna with my friends when we went to an Airbnb. So I kind of feel like I manifested my own little sound healing sauna. I also have a little heater down there if I really want to make it a sauna, but anyways. Over here, we have my cute little plant stand, and we have a fiddle leaf, my vibrant, flourishing pothos, and to be real with y'all, I'm hiding my one plant that I low-key, I kind of really damaged her when I went to Joshua Tree last weekend because I left her completely in the sun for like 4 days and all her leaves burnt. So I had to prune them all, but we are sending her lots of love and healing energy so that she will grow back her petals. But over here is my prized possession. Not my prized possession, but really the area I'm most proud of, which is my desk area. And I need y'all to just take a look at this chair. Okay? I'm gonna turn her this way. I'm gonna take this pillow that I also found on Facebook Marketplace so that you can see just how gorgeous she is. I didn't know what kind of chair this was until I saw it on an online vintage shop on Instagram. But it is a Noir Loretto chair, but I found it for almost half the price that it originally is. She is so comfortable, like, because it's so wide, I have so much like space. And you know, for my homies with the bigger booties, like they have tons of space for the, you know, their badonkadonks. Whatever. Just to show you guys more of my desk space, found this desk on Facebook Marketplace. Literally, I spend almost every day perusing Facebook Marketplace. Before I was looking for specific things, but now I just can't help it. It's actually a rattan vanity that Urban Outfitters sells, but the girl was selling it because I guess the mirror broke. Like, there used to be a mirror here, but I just took it out. I love it as a desk, and I'm happy that I could support someone secondhand as opposed to purchasing from Urban Outfitters, because I'm not a super big fan of just like retail shops that are not sustainable. It's not exactly, but you know what I mean? It's still earth-friendly materials, which I like. We've got my little file holder. This is my first photo book, actually, film photo book. And just some crystals, some little photos, my water. And this right here is a photo of my grandparents on my dad's side. My grandma passed away when I was like 1, and then my grandpa passed away when I was maybe like 5 or 6. So I didn't really grow up with them, and I wish I could get to know them, or I could have gotten to know them, but I feel like they've been with me on this journey, guiding me and helping me get to where I am now. So I feel really blessed to even have found, I guess I didn't even find this frame. It was gifted to me by the woman that I bought the bamboo rattan desk outside. I told her that I love like all kind of furniture like this, and she like went back inside and she was like, here you go, like I want to give you this because it matches. So that was super cool, because I didn't even have a frame for their photo for the longest. So if we actually pan up though, on the wall you can see there is a little bamboo koi fish, and for those who know, koi fish are one of my favorite animals, and it's also one of my boyfriend's favorite animals, or fish animals, I guess so, creatures. And koi fish just hold a very special place in my heart. But finding this and it just fitting perfectly above my desk just feels so protective. Like I just feel so happy that I have this element of koi fish. And I actually used to have 2 koi fish at my old apartment, but we released one of them into a lake and the other one sadly passed, but I feel their energy with me. To wrap up the tour, just show you guys a little bit more. This is a beautiful African mudcloth rug that I actually got at my last apartment from a really cool Black-owned shop that sells natural dental care as well as other fun home goods, and they are called Smile Natural Products, and I highly recommend. I feel like it just ties the space in so perfectly, especially the black accents, just kind of balancing out all of the wood and the warmth. I got this bamboo shelf. It's actually a folding shelf, so it's super easy to like fold up and transport. But I got 2 of them from a woman on OfferUp, and these matching rattan lamps from Facebook Marketplace, and I just have some books, my tarot and oracle cards that We're Not Really Strangers, and some crystals, other little knickknacks, some sage. This is actually supposed to go over there by the mirror, but Nana was getting into all of the herbs and, and plants, so we kept it up here. But I can put it back here now. But yeah, and then over here we just have another pothos, my prayer plant, some more little knickknacks and things, and yeah, there's some nails here so I can hang my bag. And I just keep this kimono here in case I ever need to just feel like a vibe and I'm not dressed in the vibe that I want to feel like, which is this. So it's kind of decor, but it's also functionality. Because I forgot to earlier, we're gonna burn some incense because it's actually time to leave the temple. We're a little past closing hours, so y'all are lucky I kept you here a little after hours. We're burning Palo Santo incense, and I like to actually burn incense now when I leave the temple, just so that even though I'm not here, I can just keep the energy nice and clear and fresh. And I figured we'd do one final little staging of all the plants in the space, since tomorrow is the weekend and I won't be here until Monday, which is when we open up. So I like to sage all the plants, give them a nice little cleansing. I learned that energy gets trapped in corners, so it's good to focus. Circles are also really good. Also, I forgot to show my little whiteboard calendar. I'm pretty proud. I just have the month of May. Lune Souleil Temple opens up on May 10th, and I will be writing in your guys' appointments once y'all book. So once we leave the temple, I'm gonna finish working on the website, and I am so happy to host you all so very soon. Thank you for joining me on this little temple tour. It's not fully where I want it just yet, but I'm very proud of how far we've gotten with decorating and just manifesting this space. This is so exciting, and wow. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has supported me in my journey since launching Lune Souleil on my 25th birthday. It's going on almost 2 years by the end of this year, and to see how much we've grown, especially through a pandemic. Like, I didn't even launch 3 months shy of a whole global shutdown, and we've pivoted and we've brought in new offerings, but I feel like everything is finally coming together so beautifully, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the help of my tribe, my family, and my community, which is y'all. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Infinite gratitude for just any encouraging words, any shares, anyone who's participated in a sound portal, whether on Instagram Live, in person, or private one-on-one. I cannot thank you enough, and I hope that this video could serve as an inspiration for any of you who have your own businesses, especially in the wellness, spiritual, creative realms. Know that your dream office space is coming, and if you didn't think that you wanted one and this video now makes you want one, then my job is done. But yes, I can go on and on, but I just want to thank you once more again for joining me on this journey. If you'd like to see more about how I got to where I am, more entrepreneurial videos, maybe even a video specifically how I manifested the temple, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, please give this video a little thumbs up, share it with your friends, your family, anyone that you think would be interested in seeing this space. And I hope you have a beautiful day. I'll walk you out. please stay tuned for more videos to come, and I hope to host you at the Lune Souleil Temple soon. Infinite love and blessings to you.